What's up, YouTube? Pastor Bob. Well, somebody was asking me about backup cameras, and I really didn't know too much about it, but I've been thinking about it, So I want to show you something I just finished because somebody brought it up to me. So on Amazon today, as of the posting, Amazon days, they got these portable wireless car stereo that you can hook into your old system. Like if you have one that doesn't have a, sorry about the buzzing, the old wireless or hook up with a cable or anything like that, right? So mine doesn't. So how this system works is it hooks up via FM transmitter, right? So it'll hook into your phone, whether you have Android or whatever you call it, Apple Play. I don't know, whatever they call that. I have Android. And this system actually comes with a, let me stop that beeping. It's starting to aggravate me. I'll shut the door real quick. Anyway, so that system hooks up via my phone, and it will hook right into your stereo system via FM transmission, okay? So it will transmit right through it. You just set it up in the instructions. It tells you exactly how to do it. I mean, it's pretty easy. And then there's two wires, if you see. I gotta open this back up, it'll be beeping again. You see there's two wires there, right? I'm going to show you what I did. So the backup camera, I put right here above my ball. Okay? And then what I did was, instead of using them itsy bitsy teeny weeny little frickin' screws I give you that don't do nothing, I used a 3/16 bit, drilled a hole, and I put well, I mean, they're a little longer than what they needed to be, but I was in a rush and didn't feel like going through my bolt bin. And I put lock nuts on there with stainless steel bolts. And then I ran it back. And then if you look up in here, this is on the 2005 Ford Ranger. I hooked it into the rear backup lights. Rear brake backup lights, right? Which on the Ford Ranger is the top light, okay? And then that was pretty easy. And then all I did was I ran it right up along the frame, right? All the way up. I'll show you. So I ran it up along the frame, all the way up along the frame. And then when I got up here, I was like, well, where the heck am I going to go in? Because you don't know if you got enough wire, right? So what I did was, right where your, I'll show you in a second. If you look, ow, I'll rip my tit off right there. If you look right, there it is right there. If you look at that hole I just drilled, right? So it's a little loose right now because I gotta put a zip tie on it. But I ran it up through that hole. Okay? Now, I'll show you what I did. Up here. Oh, good God. I'm getting old. Ugh. The dog, he's got it made. He just chills out. And then, right where the screw was, along this plastic guard, runs along your doorway, I drilled that hole out underneath, and now I'll plug it with some silicone. And then I ran it up underneath here, back behind this side plate, right here. And then it runs up along here, right along this side, and it runs up here. And of course, this here sticks out a little bit here because it has to plug in somewhere, right? And then it continues up and around and then up to the top. So it's not overly difficult. It takes you about maybe 2 hours to hook up the whole thing, you know. And it works great. I'll show you. I'm on a slope, just to let you know, so you don't freak out when you see this. So, turn the key on. Now I'll put it in reverse. And it shows you a clear. I mean, that's a really good picture. You know, 1080p, I think it is, or 1040p, or whatever the heck it is. But I mean, that's really good. And that spot right there, that's the ball. That's my ball hitch. So, and that's pretty much where I want it, in case I'm, you know, hooking up to the trailer. But yeah, look at that, huh? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Of course, the house looks weird because I'm on an angle. I'm on a slope and I'm on an angle. So, but yeah. And then when you go in and drive, it shuts off, and you got your map or whatever. So, let me show you something. So, when you push on this button down here, right, pulls up your side, so you can go to like Fox or sports or fantasy football, all that junk, right? And then you push this button up here. It brings you to your map. Push this button here. And it kind of gives you a broader view. Right? And this one here will bring up whatever. Well, this says Reuters TV or whatever. 200 years of mitigating risk. Just a station, news station, you know. And then up here, when you push this button, it tells you, you know, some of your messages that you get from your phone. And then when you push this button here, this is your settings right here. It's touchy too, boy, I tell you what. See? And it brings up some of the different things that you might want to go in and do some of your settings. But it's pretty easy, you know, it really is. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Good thing about this is, you know, you don't have to have your phone in your hand. You don't have to take it. You could press a button and ask Siri to, you know, make a phone call, or you can take the phone call right from it, hands-free. And it cost me, I think, $55 with tax, $56 with tax. I mean, come on. For, you know, people who have older cars, older vehicles, this is perfect. And you have an FM radio in, man, this is it. This is the way to go, you know. I mean, you can't beat it. Can't beat it with a stick. Now, once you come to this screen, it gives you a bunch of different options, right? As you can see. Now, the one thing that I want to tell you is when you push exit, right? When you push exit and you come to this screen, this is where you're actually going to connect, right, to your FM transmitter, right? So right here is where you connect. You tap that, and then you set this to your stereo. Okay? And I'll show you here in a second. So my Android's connected. When I want to phone link it, I just do that and it's phone linked, right? But let me back up here. So, let me go to exit. And when you push on this, right, FM transmission, it says 87.7. And the truck's on 87.7. You can see that. So you just set your radio to that and the device to that, and that's it. And you just push back, and that way. The only thing that I didn't care for was this little device that plugs in. You got to plug it in and take it out. Plug it in and take it out. Plug it in and take it out. That's the only part that Maybe they should have had some kind of a button on it to turn it on and off, you know. But whatever. And as soon as you power it down, it shuts off, right? When you push it back in, it will automatically connect back to your phone once you've linked your phone to it. And linking your phone is easy. You just turn your Bluetooth off, turn your Bluetooth on your phone. It'll search, you scroll down, you find where the device is, click on it, and that's it. Whenever it's on and you're near, it'll hook right up. And you can, you know, stream music off your phone right onto it. Instead of listening to the same old radio stations in your area that don't play the songs that you're in the mood for. So it's really nice, you know. You got Google Maps on there. Find wherever you want to go. So if you're looking for an inexpensive device that looks really good, you know, I mean, the screen is really good. The backup camera is really good. You know, for under $60, come on, man. I mean, why not, right? I mean, it's so good. Mary liked it, and I'm going to put one in the car. So, if you're looking for something like this, or you've been thinking about it, and you ain't got a whole lot of money, once again, I got it off of Amazon, and this is probably the best time to get it. Where did I do with that box? I think the box is back here. Is it? No. But anyway, it comes with a little instructor's manual. 7-inch touchscreen multimedia player. It's good, you know. It's not a piece of, well, let me just say it the way we say it, right? It's not a piece of shit. It actually works really good. I was absolutely surprised. I said, well, you know, for less than $60, I'll take a chance. I'm very, very surprised. You know, it comes with two sticky things. You know, sticky. I don't know what you call them. If I have an next one here. I don't know what I did with it. Maybe it's back here. Yeah, right here. So these little pads, right? Now I know everybody's going to mount theirs a little different, but it come with two of them. You know, they thought, oh yeah, well, they'll probably screw up the first one, so let's send you a second one. And I just mounted it, you know, right on the dashboard, right there with a sticky thing. And it's sticky, too. Now, some people might want to put it up, you know, on your windshield, just as long as it doesn't get in your way of, you know, seeing in front of you. Well, I thought that was a good spot for it. And it works really good. The other reason why I like this is because I'm going to put a 400 watt Jensen power amp in here and a 10-inch JL Audio subwoofer. And I really didn't want to take all of this out and put a whole new system in. It was just, you know, the one that I wanted would have cost me, oh, I got to shut that thing off. It's going to bother me. Anyway, it was going to cost me right around $300, you know, to have one that fits right in where my radio was. And I was like, man, you know, I don't know if I really want to do all that. And then I got to rewire everything. I just didn't want to get into it. Well, this way I don't have to do all that. I don't have to get into all that. I can run a signal right from a speaker in the back, right into my amplifier. So I'll already have the signal from the radio, right into my amplifier. And then I can set all the parameters right on my amplifier for my subwoofer. Simple and easy. And running the power, well, all that is running it into an intermediate switch and then running the main power from your battery. So it's much simpler than going through the other process of taking hours and hours and hours and headaches and ripping wires and everything else. I really didn't want to get into that. So this is a simpler way of going about it. So maybe I help you out. Hope it did. Take care. God bless. Today is the 9th. The 9th of October, 2024. So if this helps you, hey man, get on there. Look at them buys. They're out there. And I think this is one that, you know, I've been looking forward to having for a long time. All right, take care. God bless. This is Pastor Bob. I'm out of here. See ya.